pass the lemonade, please? Look at the sky, it's so clear today. Perfect. Spreading out the blanket on the green grass, watching the fluffy white clouds slowly pass. No computers, no phones, just the nature sound. The most peaceful spot that we've ever found. You're laughing at a joke that I made up last night. Under the shade of the tree, everything is right. The fog of the busy week is gone from our head. We're living out the beautiful moments instead. Yeah, just eating some fruit, talking about dreams. Life is much simpler than it usually seems. On the picnic blanket, wasting the time away, enjoying the sweetness of this sunny day. The breeze is soft, your smile is bright. We're far away from the dark, foggy night. To grind 24/7, now just sitting right here feels like a little heaven. A cappella harmony, sweet as a pie, matching the color of the clear blue sky. We don't need a fancy place to feel so grand, just holding your hand in this open land. Let the lo-fi beat loop inside our soul, making us feel completely happy and whole. On the picnic blanket, wasting the time away, enjoying the sweetness of this sunny day. The breeze is soft, your smile is bright. We're far away from the dark, foggy night. Nothing to stress about. This peace is real. Foggy night, backyard picnic. Keep it sweet, keep it simple.
The last empty table outside was somehow still available. Every other seat had already been claimed by laptops, conversations, coffee cups, and people pretending to answer emails on a Saturday. I grabbed the chair before anybody else could. A tiny victory, but a victory nonetheless. The weather was perfect, not impressive, not dramatic, just comfortable, the kind of weather nobody talks about, because there's nothing to complain about. The waiter brought coffee, the table leaned slightly left, the chair squeaked. Every time I moved it felt oddly familiar, like every good cafe shares the same furniture, the same playlist, the same collection of unfinished conversations. The table beside me was a first date. You could tell immediately, the careful questions, the nervous laughter, the occasional silence followed by relief whenever somebody found a new topic. Across the street, a florist opened late, a delivery driver double parked successfully against all odds. A golden retriever received more attention than any human nearby. The afternoon unfolded without needing a reason. People arrived, people left, the city kept rotating around ordinary moments. The coffee got colder, the sunlight got softer, the conversations got louder, then quieter again. A musician opened a guitar case 2 blocks away, barely audible, but somehow perfect for the afternoon. The last empty table outside stopped being empty long before I sat there. It collected stories before me and after me. People celebrating things, people avoiding things, people waiting, people remembering, people doing absolutely nothing and loving it. The sky turned gold, the traffic lights switched colors again and again, like they always do. disappeared. The day nearly did too. And before leaving, I looked around once more, trying to memorize it. Not because it was special, because it wasn't, because it was ordinary. And sometimes that's exactly what makes it worth remembering. The last empty table outside, the last cup of coffee, the last hour of sunlight, a small day well spent. Nobody checked the time, not once, at least not at first. The phone stayed face down, the coffee stayed hot. The conversation wandered wherever it wanted, like a dog off a leash. Nobody seemed interested in controlling it. Somebody started talking about high school, somebody else started talking about music. 10 minutes later, we were somehow discussing the best convenience store snacks from 20 years ago. Nobody knew how we got there, but nobody wanted to leave either. The sunlight moved slowly across the table, coffee cups collected like trophies, proof that we'd been sitting there longer than intended. A group near the door was celebrating something. Every few minutes someone laughed loudly. The whole room noticed, then immediately went back to their own conversations. The barista changed playlists 3 times, nobody complained. The student by the window hadn't turned a page in nearly an hour. A guy with headphones was staring outside like he had forgotten why he came. The afternoon kept unfolding without asking permission, without checking schedules, without checking notifications, without checking anything. Honestly, it felt nice. Lately, everything feels measured. Productivity, goals, deadlines, steps, calories, hours, views, subscribers. Everything becomes numbers. But that afternoon didn't. That afternoon was just people talking, listening, laughing, remembering things for no reason at all. Somebody brought up an old summer trip, and suddenly everybody had a story. A missed train, a cheap motel, a broken phone, a wrong turn, a perfect sunset. Stories layered over stories until nobody remembered who started first. The coffee got cold, nobody cared. The cake disappeared, nobody remembered eating it. The sunlight changed color, the room got quieter, and eventually someone finally asked, "What time is it?" Everybody laughed because nobody knew. Phones appeared, screens lit up, eyes widened. Turns out hours had disappeared, completely unnoticed. And somehow that felt like a victory, because moments like that don't happen often anymore. The kind where time stops being important and people become enough. Nobody checked the time, and maybe that's why it became a day worth remembering. The sun's coming up, fog's clearing out. Good morning. Open up the eyes, shake the sleep from my head, leaving all the heavy dreams back in the bed. Look out the window, the fog is on the run, making way for the gold of the morning sun. Dewdrops sparkling on the green, green grass, knowing that the darkest of the nights will pass. I take a sip of coffee, let the warmth flow in, thinking to myself, let the day begin. No rush, no stress, just a steady pace, with a little bit of smile on my weary face. Morning dew, keeping everything fresh and new. The sky is turning from gray to a beautiful blue. Step by step, walking in the golden light, yeah. We finally made it through the foggy night. Listen, remember when we thought the dark would never end? Now look at the light around the river bend. Every little breeze feels like a sweet hello, telling me it's okay to just let it go. The streets are clean, the air is clean and sweet. I feel the good vibration from my head to my feet. We don't need to hurry to the finish line, just living in the moment and it feels so fine. Morning dew, keeping everything fresh and new. The sky is turning from gray to a beautiful blue. Step by step, walking in the golden light. Yeah, we finally made it through the foggy night. La 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 la. Sunshine is real. It's a brand new day, you can feel what you feel. The haze is gone, the vision is clear. Nothing but love right here. Yeah, foggy night turning into bright day. Keep that smile on your face. Just ride the vibe. Windows down, music up. Feel that breeze? Let's ride. Yeah. Yeah. Driving down the road where the air is clear, leaving every single worry in the rearview mirror. The morning mist has completely cleared away, turned into a perfect, beautiful day. Green trees passing by on the left and right. Gotta love the feeling when the mood is bright. My hands on the wheel tapping to the beat. Feel the good energy from my head to my feet. No traffic in my mind, the highway is free. Just riding along with this lo-fi breeze. Breeze ride, cruising under the wide blue sky. We're moving forward, letting our spirits fly. No destination needed, just rolling along, singing our hearts out to this happy song. Check the speed. Check the speed. Check the speed. Check the speed. I used to feel stuck, trapped in the fog, living my life like a heavy monologue. But today I broke out, found a new lane. Sunlight's dancing on the hood like rain. Double time flow, but I'm keeping it light. Everything we do today is gonna be right. Radio playing a sweet soulful tune. We'll be chasing the sun until we hit the moon. Breeze ride, cruising under the wide blue sky. We're moving forward, letting our spirits fly. No destination needed, just rolling along, singing our hearts out to this happy song. Yeah. Yeah, just feel that fresh air. Life is a journey, make it a sweet ride. Keep the positive vibes inside. Foggy night. Foggy night on the open road. Keep moving forward. Yeah, just like that. The guy in front of me bought flowers, that was it. That was the whole reason I noticed him. I wasn't looking for a story, I was looking for bottled water. Maybe a snack, maybe an excuse to stay outside a little longer. The convenience store door made that familiar sound. The one every convenience store makes the cashier look tired. The refrigerator hummed, that delivery box sat near the entrance. Nothing unusual until the guy in front of me walked to the counter holding flowers.
Not a giant bouquet,
Not movie flowers, just a few yellow flowers wrapped in brown paper. The
kind somebody picks when they're thinking about a real person.
Not a photograph, not social media.
A real person.
Standing somewhere waiting to receive them. The
Cashier smiled,
like she already knew who they were for.
the guy smiled back
A little embarrassed, a little proud, then paid
carefully,
like he didn't want to bend a single petal outside. The weather couldn't decide what season it wanted to be. The sun appeared, then disappeared, then appeared again. The city kept moving.
buses arriving, people leaving, cyclists passing by, somebody carrying groceries.
Someone arguing gently on a phone call, and somehow,
The flowers stayed in my head.
long after he left,
I started wondering,
who they were for. A girlfriend,
maybe a wife, maybe a mother, a friend,
someone having a hard week, someone
celebrating something.
Someone who needed a reminder that somebody cared. The truth didn't matter.
The possibility
At the
did.
next intersection,
A little girl pointed at them.
and smiled. The guy noticed, held them up dramatically like a trophy.
The girl laughed,
The father laughed,
even the guy laughed.
then everybody continued in different directions. I stopped for coffee, the place was crowded. The usual weekend crowd, laptops, headphones.
People pretending to work, people pretending not to work.
A man by the window was reading the same page for 20 minutes. A couple shared one slice of cake like it was enough.
A barista called somebody's name.
3 times, nobody answered. The coffee tasted better than it probably was, because I was still thinking about those flowers.
Maybe that's the thing.
Most days we remember strange details.
Not the big events,
Not the headlines,
not the plans.
just little things. A song from a passing car,
A stranger holding flower.
a laugh from another table.
The smell of fresh bread
Tiny moments
that sneak into your memory.
without permission. The guy in front of me bought flowers, and somehow the whole day felt different.
Softer,
Slower,
a little kinder,
like maybe people were doing
more nice things for each other.
than we usually notice.
The afternoon stretched out, the clouds moved west.
The traffic got louder,
The coffee shop filled up,
then emptied again.
but the image stayed.
Yellow flowers,
Brown paper,
a quiet smile,
nothing dramatic,
nothing life-changing.
just enough to remind me
That ordinary people
are quietly making
the world better.
every single day.
The guy in front of me bought flowers.
And honestly,
That was my favorite part
of the whole weekend.
Yo, table for one by the window, please. Let's get this groove going. Check it out. Sitting on the terrace with the fresh croissant. Got exactly what I need, nothing more I want. The fog is lifting off the cobblestone street. People walking by, matching to the beat. Sunlight's hitting the awning just right, wiping out the chill of the foggy night. I got my notebook open, ink is flowing free, rhyming to the rhythm of the coffee house breeze. Yeah, it's the little things that make the day gold. A simple story that is waiting to be told. On the Café Terrace, watching life go by underneath the clearing of the morning sky. Feel the bouncy rhythm, let it lift you high. We're just living good, no need to ask why. Check the flow. I used to worry about the things I couldn't see, but today the clarity is visiting me. The mist was just a curtain for the grand opening. Now the birds in the trees are starting to sing. Double time rap, but I'm keeping it cool, playing by my own sweet relaxed rules. No deadline can touch the peace in my zone. Just chilling with my thoughts, but I'm not alone. On the Café Terrace, watching life go by underneath the clearing of the morning sky. Feel the bouncy rhythm, let it lift you high. We're just living good, no need to ask why. Ba-da-da, 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 ba-ba. another perfect morning. Foggy Night production, keeping it bright. See you next time.
The fog looks pretty when the sun hits it just right, like a warm blanket over the town. Let's just chill for a minute. Sunlight filtering through the shifting white, turning everything into a silver light. It's a cozy morning, nowhere else to be, just the melody playing inside of me. Yesterday is gone, put it in the past. Good things take time, they don't happen fast. I watch the condensation disappear from the glass, enjoying the peace while the hours pass. My mind is floating on a gentle breeze, finding my comfort in the simple things with ease. Sun-kissed mist, it's a beautiful view. The world is waking up and I am too. Let the warmth wash over your skin tonight. Everything is gonna be alright, yeah, alright, yeah. They say the fog hides the path ahead, but it also gives you time to dream instead. No traffic jams in my head today, just a sweet serenity that's here to stay. I'm painting my world with a brighter hue, finding inspiration in the old and new. Listen to the vocal beat, it's a heartbeat sound, the most beautiful piece that I've ever found. Yeah. Sun-kissed mist, it's a beautiful view. The world is waking up and I am too. Let the warmth wash over your skin tonight. Everything is gonna be alright, yeah, alright. One time for the morning sun, 2 times for the battles won, 3 times for the fog that made us strong. Yeah, this is where we belong. Sun-kissed, yeah, foggy night vibes, keeping it on. Sun-kissed,
The bakery was winning today. You could smell it halfway down the block before you even saw the sign. People kept changing direction without meaning to, like the smell had its own gravity, pulling everybody closer. I was supposed to buy groceries. That was the plan, a responsible plan, a simple plan. Milk, eggs, coffee filters, maybe fruit, nothing exciting. But 5 minutes later, I was standing inside a bakery, holding a tray, making decisions I absolutely did not need to make. The display case looked unfair. Croissants looked cinnamon rolls, fruit tarts, chocolate things covered in powdered sugar, things I couldn't even identify, but suddenly wanted very badly. The woman ahead of me ordered exactly what she came for. Professional, focused, efficient, I respected that. I was not that person. I kept changing my mind every 30 seconds. The employee noticed and laughed. Apparently, this happens a lot. The bakery was winning today, and honestly, it wasn't even close. I finally ordered far too much, then sat near the window trying to convince myself that it was a reasonable decision. Outside, people were carrying shopping bags, walking dogs, running errands, living their Saturday. A cyclist nearly missed the light. A little kid dropped a balloon, then immediately got another one. The world kept moving at normal speed, but inside the bakery, everything felt slower, warmer, kinder. The couple beside me shared one pastry. and somehow made it look better than mine. An older man read a newspaper page by page like there was no deadline. No rush, no reason to hurry. I like that. The smell of coffee mixed with fresh bread filled the room. Every time the door opened, a little breeze followed, then disappeared. Somebody arrived carrying flowers. Somebody arrived carrying bad news. Somebody arrived carrying nothing, but everybody left with something. A box, a bag, a conversation, a better mood. The bakery was winning today, not because of the food, although the food was excellent. Not because of the coffee, although the coffee helped. It was winning because for an hour or two, nobody seemed interested in being anywhere else. The phone stayed quiet, the chair stayed occupied. The conversations lasted longer than they probably should have. And for once, that felt like a good thing. When I finally stood up, the groceries still weren't bought, the errands still weren't done. The day was already halfway gone, but somehow it felt exactly right. The bakery was winning today, and honestly, I was happy to lose. Yeah, yeah. Window seat summer, the seat was empty, so I took it. Best decision of the whole afternoon. The train rolls slowly through neighborhoods that look brighter than usual. Laundry moving in the wind. People carrying iced coffee. Kids riding bikes without anywhere important to be. The sunlight kept changing every few minutes, painting new shapes across the floor. The woman across from me was reading a book. The guy beside me missed his stop because he was laughing at something on his phone. Nobody seemed stressed, nobody seemed rushed. Window seat summer feels a little different, like the city remembers how to relax for a while. The stations came and went, the scenery kept changing, but nobody looked eager for the ride to end. And honestly, neither was I. Some days don't need plans, some days don't need goals. Some days are already good the moment they begin. Window seat summer, one coffee, one train ride, one bright afternoon. That's all it took. Somebody brought lemonade to the picnic in one of those giant containers that somehow taste better than any drink from a store. The park was full, dogs everywhere, music somewhere, laughter everywhere else. Nobody seemed in a hurry. The grass was warm, the sky was clear, and every bench looked occupied by people doing exactly what they wanted to do. A little kid chased bubbles for nearly 20 minutes, completely committed to the mission. An older couple shared one sandwich, and half the conversation was just laughing at things nobody else heard. Somebody brought lemonade, and somehow that became the theme of the afternoon. Simple things done well, good weather, good company, no schedule, no pressure, no reason to check the clock. The kind of day that reminds you happiness is usually smaller than people imagine, and a lot closer to. Green lights all the way. At first I didn't notice, then 3 intersections passed without stopping, then 4, then 5, and suddenly it felt like the city was rooting for me. The coffee arrived fast, the train arrived early, the line at lunch moved surprisingly quick. Even my headphones untangled themselves on the first try, which might be the rarest event of all. A kid on a skateboard landed a trick and celebrated like he'd won the championship. The woman beside him cheered louder than anyone. Turns out small victories are contagious, because after that everybody seemed happier. The
Florists put flowers outside. The cafe opened every window. The air felt lighter. The sidewalks felt wider. Green lights all the way. Not because everything was perfect. Not because life changed. Just because sometimes ordinary days decide to be generous. And honestly, those days deserve a soundtrack.
The sun found me first, before the coffee, before the phone, before I remembered what day it was. The curtains were open, the room was warm, and for once I didn't hit snooze. 3 different times, the street outside already sounded alive. A delivery truck, a bicycle bell, someone walking a dog that clearly had more energy than the owner. I opened the window and immediately knew this was not a stay inside day. The kind of morning that quietly convinces you to go somewhere, even if you don't know where yet. The cafe near the station had every table full. The bakery smelled dangerous. The barista recognized me, which honestly felt like a bigger accomplishment than it should have. The coffee tasted better, the sky looked brighter, and even the guy who usually looked annoyed waiting for the bus was smiling today. Maybe the weather helped, maybe people were sleeping better, maybe nothing was different except the way I was looking at it. The sun found me first, and somehow the whole day followed that same mood. Easy, warm, uncomplicated. The kind of day you wish you could save for later. Yeah. Saturday has no agenda, confirmed. Check twice, nothing written. Good. Stayed in bed a little past the point of sleeping. Just horizontal, thinking about nothing specific. Eventually the light got too convincing. Got up slow, no particular order. Pants before shirt, reversed it, whatever. Coffee before anything that requires decisions. Saturday, nothing do. Whole day shaped like nothing at all. That's not empty, that's the shape I wanted. That's exactly it. Put a record on the long one, didn't skip anything rare. Opened the balcony door, let the outside in a little. Neighbors cooking something with garlic, can't be mad. Thought about calling someone, decided later. Later is a real time on Saturdays. Read a little, stop when I felt like stop, and put the book down open. Forgot what page find. Saturday, nothing do. Whole day shaped like nothing at all. That's not empty, that's the shape I wanted. That's exactly it. Still don't know what the neighbor was cooking. Smelled good though. Afternoon came, I was ready. Moved from the chair to the floor for a bit. Same room, different angle, why not? The record ended, I let the silence run. Saturday, no agenda. That's the one. That's the one. Got a short list, nothing too serious. Dry cleaning, maybe some groceries. That's it. Put on shoes that are good for walking. That already made it a different kind of day. Sun out, not too hot, that sweet zone where you're glad you didn't drive past 3 dogs, pet one. The owners let me yellow one. Name was apparently Biscuit. Errands in the sun, the good kind of day. Not every day has to mean something. Sometimes it's just little tired, a little lighter. Yeah. Dry cleaning lady, remember my name. Don't know when that happened, but it happened. Grocery store, had the bread I like. Back in stock, small victory, took it personally. Waited in line, wasn't annoyed. Strange guy ahead, paid an exact change. Impressive, I clapped inside, not outside. Kept it together, walked out, baguette under my arm. Honestly, thought errands in the sun, the good kind of day. Not every day has to mean something. Sometimes it's just list, sun done. Come home a little tired, a little lighter. Biscuit was still outside the hardware store, still yellow. Yeah. Made it home, put things away slowly. No particular rush, kettle on again. List crossed off, nothing spectacular, but the sun was good and biscuit was there. Errands done. Sun was good. Come home lighter. That's enough. Woke up before the alarm just did. Lay there a minute, ceiling looking back. Light came in sideways through the curtain gap. The particular orange, you know the one. Didn't reach for the phone, that was new. Just ceiling light. The sound of outside, someone starting the car 2 floors down. Bird doing something complicated near the window. First light, no alarm. No reason to rush toward anything. Just the room, just the quiet. Just a Wednesday that came in easy. Made the bed, don't usually do that. Stood back, looked at it, felt unreasonably good. Boiled water, washed it like I had time. Because actually I had time. Opened the window all the way for once. Cold air came in, made the whole place feel new. Stood there in a t-shirt longer than I should've. Still worth it, still worth it. First light, no alarm. No reason to rush toward anything. Just the room, just the quiet. Just a Wednesday that came in easy. The bird was still going. Impressive, honestly. Breakfast took a while, ate it standing. Read 3 pages of something, remembered to. Left the house at a normal time, unhurried, that's the whole thing. Just unhurried. First light, no alarm. That's the good version. That's the good version. Took the long way back, no particular reason. Just didn't feel like cutting through the parking lot again. Down the street with the big trees, the ones that lean over. Somebody water their garden, whole block smell like it. Past the school, no kids out, quiet version. Fence has new paint, didn't notice till today. Funny what you see when you're not trying to get somewhere. I've walked this street 100 times and missed that fence. But walk back the long way. At 10 minutes, that's fine. Nothing's waiting, that can't wait. 10 more minutes in the good part of the day. Found a bench I didn't know was there. Sat down, not tired, just why not? Watched a pigeon make a bad decision, laughed a little. Alone on a bench, laughing at a pigeon, living honestly. Check my phone, put it away, checked it again, okay. One more minute, then I'm present. Sun doing that thing where it comes through branches, makes everything look like an old photograph. The good kind. Walk back the long way. At 10 minutes, that's fine. Nothing's waiting, that can't wait. 10 more minutes in a good part of the day. The pigeon did it again. Same bad decision, different direction. Yeah. Made it home eventually. Shoes at the door, put the kettle on before I took my jacket off. Whole walk took maybe 40 extra minutes. Would've missed the fence, the pigeon, the photograph light. Long way back. Worth it every time. Long way back. 10 more minutes. Shoes on already, that's a good sign. Didn't snooze twice, didn't lose my keys this time. Coffee made itself, well, almost left the window cracked, caught a little of that. Morning air thing, hard to explain, just enough cool to make the whole day feel different. Walk to the corner, nod at the guy with the cart. He nods back, that's enough, that's a solid start. Whoa! Don't need a reason to feel like this. Sun came out, that's pretty much it. Shoes on, keys in, door behind me, that's all, yeah, that's all. Came alright, you know that thing when the first song just said exactly that. Walked a little faster without meaning to. Past the bakery, didn't stop, felt strong. Corner light went green before I got there. Might be nothing, felt like something though. Pockets got enough, bags not too heavy, just a Tuesday, but it's sitting right. Don't need a reason to feel like this. Sun came out, that's pretty much it. Shoes on, keys in, door behind me, that's all, yeah, that's all. The bread place smelled like cardamom today. Hadn't noticed that before. Showed up early, found her table easy. Opened up the laptop, cursor ready. Some days just line up without trying. This is one of those, don't overthink it. Shoes on, that's the whole thing. Shoes on, start it right. 1, 2, 3. Walking out the door. Yeah, got my favorite shoes on. Let's stroll. Walking down the sidewalk, nodding to the track. Got the light backpack, no burdens on my back. The neighborhood is buzzing with the friendly vibe. Happy to be part of this morning tribe. Sunlight's bouncing off the windows of the shop, with the rhythm in my step that I can't really stop. Saying hi to the neighbors, smiling at a dog. Man, it's hard to believe last night was full of fog. Everything is vibrant, everything is clear. Nothing but good news in my atmosphere. Taking sunny steps, walking down the street, matching my heart to this lofi beat. The sky is wide open, the future is bright. We're dancing in the daylight, out of the night. Check the stride, check that. Every single step is a brand new start. Clearing out the cobwebs from a heavy heart. I used to think too much, staying in my head, but today I'm counting my blessings instead. Jazz guitar strumming, keeping it sweet as I rhythmically stroll down this sunny street. No destination, just enjoying the pace, with the big bright smile all over my face. Taking sunny steps, walking down the street, planting some seeds in the corner, watching things grow. It's therapeutic, man. Check it. Yeah. Yeah. Got some soil on my hands, but I don't really care. There's a fresh green scent in the morning air. In the corner of the yard, making a little space for something beautiful to grow in this quiet place. Green leaves waking up, reaching for the sun. This slow, peaceful work has only just begun. Last night the mist kept the soil nice and damp. Now the sun is shining like a giant garden lamp. I watch the little sprouts break through the dark earth, reminding me of what a slow process is worth. In my green corner, watching life unfold, sweeter than diamonds, richer than gold. Growing step by step, standing in the light, stepping out of the shadow of the foggy night. Yeah, look at that. You can't rush a seed, you gotta let it take time. Just like the rhythm of this slow-cooked rhyme. People want everything fast, instant, delete, but I prefer the patience of the dirt beneath my feet. Watering the lettuce, checking on the green, the most beautiful sanctuary I've ever seen. It teaches me to breathe, teaches me to stay grounded in the moment of this beautiful day. In my green corner, watching life unfold, sweeter than diamonds, richer than gold. Growing step by step, standing in the light, stepping out of the shadow of the foggy night. From the dark soil up into the sky, everything beautiful takes time. That's why Green corner sessions, foggy night, keeping it natural. Grow your own peace. You know, my favorite time of the day is when the sun starts to dip and everything turns to gold. Relax your shoulders, let's go. Late afternoon, the shadows growing long, sitting on the porch humming to this song. The fog from last night is completely gone, replaced by a warmth that is moving on. The golden sunlight hitting on my face makes me forget about the worldly race. I take a deep breath, let the tension slide, nowhere to run, got nothing to hide. The world is moving fast, but I'm staying slow, just watching the amber sky begin to glow. In the golden hour, everything is bright, washing away the chill of the foggy night. Feel the cozy rhythm flowing through your veins. Nothing but peace and sunshine remains. Yeah, listen, I see the children playing in the park. Nobody's worried about the coming dark, because the light we have right now is so pure. It makes all the blurry doubts feel mature. I'm capturing this moment in a lo-fi frame. Every single day doesn't have to be the same. We take the quiet paths, we enjoy the view, finding a beautiful perspective that is new. but peace and sunshine remains. The day is closing, but the heart is light. Everything is gonna be alright tonight. Yeah, golden hour vibes, foggy night, keeping it cozy. Peace out. The last empty table outside was somehow still available. Every other seat had already been claimed by laptops, conversations, coffee cups, and people pretending to answer emails on a Saturday. I grabbed the chair before anybody else could. A tiny victory, but a victory nonetheless. The weather was perfect, not impressive, not dramatic, just comfortable, the kind of weather nobody talks about, because there's nothing to complain about. The waiter brought coffee, the table leaned slightly left, the chair squeaked. Every time I moved it felt oddly familiar, like every good cafe shares the same furniture, the same playlist, the same collection of unfinished conversations. The table beside me was a first date. You could tell immediately, the careful questions, the nervous laughter, the occasional silence followed by relief whenever somebody found a new topic. Across the street, a florist opened late, a delivery driver double parked successfully against all odds. A golden retriever received more attention than any human nearby. The afternoon unfolded without needing a reason. People arrived, people left, the city kept rotating around ordinary moments. The coffee got colder, the sunlight got softer, the conversations got louder, then quieter again. A musician opened a guitar case 2 blocks away, barely audible, but somehow perfect for the afternoon. The last empty table outside stopped being empty long before I sat there. It collected stories before me and after me. People celebrating things, people avoiding things, people waiting, people remembering, people doing absolutely nothing and loving it. The sky turned gold, the traffic lights switched colors again and again like they always do. The coffee disappeared, the day nearly did too. And before leaving, I looked around once more, trying to memorize it. Not because it was special, because it wasn't, because it was ordinary. And sometimes that's exactly what makes it worth remembering. The last empty table outside, the last cup of coffee, the last hour of sunlight, a small day well spent. Two iced coffees and no plan. That was the entire schedule for the afternoon. Nothing written down, nothing reserved, no destination, no urgency, just a free day and enough sunshine to make staying inside feel like a mistake. The cafe was crowded, but somehow we found a table anyway. The kind of table that shakes a little when you put your drink down. The kind every cafe seems to have. The first hour disappeared, talking about things that didn't matter. Movies, music, People we used to know, restaurants that closed years ago, random memories that showed up uninvited. Somebody mentioned high school, which immediately turned into 20 different stories nobody remember correctly, but that made it better. Outside, the city looked busy, everybody seemed headed somewhere. Walking fast, checking phones, waiting for buses, crossing streets. Meanwhile, we spent 10 minutes trying to remember the name of a snack nobody had eaten since 2008. And somehow that felt important. 2 iced coffees became 3, then 4. The ice melted, the afternoon stretched, the sunlight changed direction, the playlist repeated. Nobody noticed, the dog stopped outside, refused to move, its owner negotiated patiently like they were discussing business. A little kid waved at absolutely everyone. Most people waved back, the day kept offering small moments for free. The kind you miss when you're busy, the kind you only notice when you stop trying to optimize everything. Eventually we started walking without deciding where. Every street felt interesting, every corner felt familiar. A bookstore, a bakery, a record shop, a park bench. Nothing extraordinary, but somehow exactly enough. The conversation kept changing like a playlist on shuffle. Future plans, old mistakes, favorite songs, places we wanted to visit, things we thought we'd have figured out by now. The sun got lower, the shadows got longer, the city got louder, but the day stayed easy. 2 iced coffees and no plan turned out to be a pretty good plan after all. Maybe the best one we'd had in weeks. Probably Sunday, doesn't really matter. The light through the curtain says take it slow. I put a record on from a few years back, the kind you buy without listening first, and somehow it's right. Made something for breakfast that took too long, scrambled egg situation that got complicated. Ate it at the counter cause the table had stuff on it. That's just kinda how the mornings go lately. Sunday, probably no agenda. The window open just enough to hear the street. Someone, somewhere, walking a dog. The good kind of soundtrack. Nobody planned it. Yeah. I read 8 pages of a book I keep almost finishing. Put it down to get more water, didn't come back. It's on the floor now next to 3 other half-read things. The stack is probably telling me something. Sent a voice note to my friend, mostly just laughing about nothing. About the egg situation, she sent one back. She had her own story, that's the kind of conversation that fixes the week. Sunday, probably no agenda. The window open just enough to hear the street. Someone, somewhere, walking a dog. The good kind of soundtrack. Nobody planned it. Not every day needs a story. Sometimes the point is just the light, and the record and the curtain moving, and the fact that you let yourself be here. By the time the afternoon got heavy, I'd done about 2 things on my list. Called that enough, made some tea. The dog outside was still at it, circling something good. Sunday, probably that's enough. Sunday, probably that's more than enough. half past nowhere, somewhere between the wait. I lost the thread again around the second coffee break. The playlist stuttered, landed on an older song. One of those records that knew you before you knew what you wanted. I wrote 3 sentences and deleted 2. The third one didn't say much, but it felt true. The lamp's been buzzing all week, I keep forgetting to fix it. That kind of thing stops bothering you after a while. Half past nowhere, the good kind of lost. Not the spinning kind, just the drifting kind, where the hours don't push, they just wander, and you find yourself somewhere you didn't plan on. The heater clicks on at the same time every night, like a small reminder that something still works. I got used to the sound, started sleeping better after. Turns out routine can come from the strangest places. Made a list of things I meant to do, left it on the table, walked past it twice. Not avoiding it exactly, just not ready yet, and that's different. Half past nowhere, the good kind of lost. Not the spinning kind, just the drifting kind, where the hours don't push, they just wander, and you find yourself somewhere you didn't plan on. I'm not trying to get anywhere tonight, just keeping the lamp on, just watching the city stay up past its bedtime, like it forgot to be tired. The playlist looped back to the start. I let it play, turn the lamp down low. Half past nowhere, give or take a little. That's about right for a night like this. Half past nowhere, that's about right. Give or take a little, that's about right. There's something about overcast Sundays that makes the inside of my chest feel wider, like there's more room in there when the sky's like this. And I don't exactly know what to do with the space. I made breakfast at noon, didn't check my phone until the afternoon. Watched the clouds move through the window glass, didn't rush to name what I was feeling. Weather like this makes me want to stay in, not sad, just slow, just listening to the sound the city makes when it's raining, to the sound of nothing, mostly, yeah. There's a message I should probably send, been sitting in my draft since last month. I keep telling myself I'll know when it's time, but maybe that's just a comfortable reason to wait. I ate the leftover rice with something warm, the kind of meal with no name, just whatever was still there. That kind of meal always tastes like something I can't explain. The weather like this makes me want to stay in, not sad, just slow, just listening to the sound the city makes when it's raining, to the sound of nothing, mostly. I think I used to feel this kind of afternoon with noise I didn't need. Now I just let it be whatever it is, and somehow that's enough. By 4, it was dark but not fully. That in-between light, gray and warm at once. I made another cup, turned nothing on. Just listen to the rain, negotiate with the window. Weather like this, I don't try to fix it. Weather like this, I just let it rain. There's this place on Fifth nobody talks about. Corner booth by the window with the cracked out lamp. You order the same thing every Wednesday, and the waiter already knows, doesn't have to ask. The towels are green and the menu's worn through. Where the soup section used to list 3 things, now it lists 2, and nobody bothered to reprint it. That's the kind of detail I still think about. Corner booth, late afternoon, the kind of light that makes everything look true. You were reading something, I forgot what. I was mostly just watching you read. Corner booth, slow dissolve. Some things stay exactly where you left them, even after you've gone. Yeah, we argued about something small that day, whether the coffee here was actually good, or if we just convinced ourselves it was because we kept coming back. You said it didn't matter, I said that was kind of the point. Then neither of us said anything, and the lamp flickered once, like it agreed. Corner booth, late afternoon, the kind of light that makes everything look true. You were reading something, I forgot what. I was mostly just watching you read. Corner booth, slow dissolve. Some things stay exactly where you left them, even after you've gone. I drove past last month, looks like they finally fixed the lamp, or replaced it, I couldn't tell. Everything else was the same, still the same tiles, still the same 2 soups. I sat down, ordered the usual, later still didn't ask. Corner booth, same light, different afternoon, still the same 2 soups. I didn't mind. Da, 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 da. Dum, 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 dum. Da, 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 dum, dum. Got a half-empty notebook on the floor. 3rd cup of coffee, forgot what it was for. The cursor blinks like it's judging me again. 2 a.m. I'm writing in the margins of my head. I keep starting sentences I don't know how to end, like apologizing to people who stop listening. My handwriting gets worse when I'm being honest. That's probably not a coincidence. Every draft I wrote, I never sent. Every word I meant, I kept it bent. Just a little crooked, just a little off. That's the version of me that I never crossed out. There's a voicemail from 3 years back. I listened to it once and put the phone face down. Not sad, just strange how a voice can stay while everything around it rearranged. I read back through the lines I used to like. Now they feel like someone else's handwriting. Strange how growth can look like forgetting. Or maybe I'm just noticing more. Every draft I wrote, I never sent. Every word I meant, I kept it bent. Just a little crooked, just a little off. That's the version of me that I never crossed out. I'm not trying to be deep about it, just been quieter than usual. And the quiet started sounding like something, so I figured I'd write it down. The notebook still on the floor. coffee's cold, I stop keeping score. Tomorrow I'll probably start a new page, or maybe I'll just leave this one unfinished. Still unfinished. Still unfinished. That's alright. That's alright.
Oh, the fall can't stay forever. Look up, it's blue sky. Oh, yeah. Walking out the front door, looking at the view. Everything looks different, everything looks new. The heavy white curtain is pulling away, revealing the stage of a beautiful day. I spent so many hours lost inside the blur, thinking about the past and the way things were. But you can't see the future if you keep looking back. Gotta lace the sneakers, step onto the track. The wind is blowing fresh, pushing out the gloom, giving all my hidden dreams a space to bloom. It's clearing up now, see the blue sky shine. Everything is moving in a perfect line. We walked through the mist, we stood the long fight, and now we're stepping out of the foggy night. Yeah. Listen closely. Yeah. Every single cloud has a silver lining. Look at the sun, man, it's beautifully shining. The fog was just a test of my patience and faith. Now I'm running forward, breaking through the gate. No more second guessing, no more blind spots. Connecting all the pieces, tying up the knots. My channel, my music, my vision is clear. There's no room for doubt and there's no room for fear. We take the great canvas and we paint it with gold. The greatest morning story that was ever told. It's clearing up now, see the blue sky shine. Everything is moving in a perfect line. We walked through the mist, we stood the long fight, and now we're stepping out of the foggy night. The light is breaking through the gray. We survived the night, now we own the day. The light is breaking through the gray. We survived the night. We survived the night. Now we own the day. Yeah, it's clearing up. Foggy night. We made it. Beautiful blue sky. Foggy night. We made it. Beautiful blue sky. It's clearing up. Yeah. Foggy night again. Look out the window. You can't see a thing. Just me, this mic, in the mist. Check it. The clock strikes 3. The world is fast asleep, but the secrets in this room, man, they running too deep. Looking out the window, the neon gets blurred in the sea of gray. Shh, not a single word. Street lights glowing through the misty shroud. I always preferred the quiet, never liked the crowd. Just me and the ghost of the things left behind, searching for a piece that is getting hard to find. My breath turns to vapor, disappears in the air. I'm talking to myself, but nobody's really there. Step by step, navigating through the haze, trying to find an exit from this midnight maze. Lost in the foggy night.
night, chasing the faded light. Everything's blurry, but somehow it feels so right. Hold on to the echo, let the rhythm take control. In the middle of the mist, yeah, I might just find my soul. Listen, listen. They tell you to run before you learn how to crawl. They expect you to stand without taking a fall. But tonight all the pressure fades into the gray. There's no destination, I'm just drifting away. Remember the days when the future looked clear. Now it's covered in smoke and surrounded by fear. But there's beauty in the blank spaces left behind. A canvas of gray for a cluttered mind. So I let the lo-fi texture heal the scars on my skin. Let the real midnight conversation finally begin. Lost in the foggy night, chasing the faded light. Everything's blurry, but somehow it feels so right. Hold on to the echo, let the rhythm take control. In the middle of the mist, I might just find my soul. Can you see it? The fog is shifting, time is moving slow, but the weight is lifting. We don't need a map when we got that inner spark. Just let it whisper through the dark. Yeah, foggy night, leaving all the heavy worries far behind, just drifting.